Ayo, H here back with another episode in Civilization 6 Aztec playthrough. Since the last time, Eleanor took our prize city of Xochicalco through loyalty, and this was unacceptable. I gave her an out, I gave her an offer to accept cultural alliance so that she wouldn't exert loyalty pressure upon my cities. However, she refused, so I took it as it was intentional, and I did not tolerate that, so she fucked around and found out. And now we basically have two paths to go. We either can go to the scientific victory, because we have very productive city with all the productive districts in here, like big industrial zone, rural valley for a wonder, and we have harbor as well as airdrome and encampment. But this city could also act as a military base, because we do still have Venetian arsenal and we can print out navy really fast. So we could go either way, but at this point I already won the game. I know that I won the game and I could keep pushing into Russia's territory, but we have a scientific lead, we have massive advantage technologically, chemistry is coming up in 4 terms with research labs, and in my experience, domination victory is just tedious. At this point I won the game, it's easy to take over, but it's gonna take such a long time to take every crappy city. If I would want to push to another continent, well, to transfer my airplanes, I would have to build up aircraft carriers, and aircraft carriers are traveling like 4 or 5 tiles, ocean tiles per turn, so the path I would have to take, look at this, I would have to go all the way around the map to even begin contesting any of these Macedonian or Vietnamese or even Persian cities. It's just such a long distance, and every turn I would have to manage so many units, because I would have to get some land units to go through the ocean, I would have to get naval units to go all the way around, and it's just too much time consumed. I could easily do that, and whenever you are doing this lane game push like I did with airplanes to take over the land for whatever reason, my reasoning was I wanted to free Buenos Aires, but Eleanor did that for me, so at least I got to liberate Mogadishu. I guess tit for tat in that regard. And I ruined Eleanor's day out of spout, but now I just want to win the game. So let's keep going towards chemistry, and I can easily peace out Eleanor now. You want me to pay you 8 gold per turn? Well, I am making way more, so at least she's not gonna be annoying anymore. That's fine, but if anybody else like Mapuche wants to play some games with me, I have a massive air force at my position, so they can do whatever we want, and at this point I just want to win the game, so let's do that. I'm gonna put down a couple of extra railroads for my empire to better connect it. And we have spice, so let's get some extra gold. 32 gold. 600 gold. Well, way better. I have another builder. We can place down more Cahokia mounts for extra amenities. And since we are trading internally, maybe it's not worth it to go towards fascism anymore. And I instead gonna go for communism to get collectivization card for extra production and food from domestic trade routes. And inherent effect is gonna be that we are gonna get 10% extra science and 0.6 production per citizen in cities with governors, which makes me want to reassign Victor into Tanayuca, as this would be our spaceport city. Teotihuacan. You don't have much housing, so let's get sewer. This city is gonna print me some trade routes because I'm missing a few. Well, 3. I cannot make it anymore, but I have a cap, so that production is not gonna get wasted. It's just gonna get cancelled, and I'm gonna build up the rest of the districts like Stock Exchange and Broadcast Center in Huikshola. We are operating on low aluminum, giving us a penalty, but since we are not at war anymore, it doesn't matter too much. I do have, however, a lot of gold, so I might start buying myself a few things here and there. I would like an archaeologist, and I will queue this city to do campus research grants for more science. Our friendship with Korea has expired. Let's get back to Research Alliance. but I would like to buy myself more luxuries. I could sell some, but what am I willing to sell? 68 gold per turn, extra free, sure. What can I buy? Olives, jade, nice, a few more luxuries. How are our cities doing? Content. We need to increase the level of happiness, and I don't need those cavalry units anymore. Stop wasting production. What I do need is a stock exchange, which I could buy. This city has a housing problem. You also have access to another district. Let's place down that theater square. However, you're gonna need a sewer first. For this city, I'm gonna buy a zoo. And I will queue up a lot of buildings here. Hydroelectric dam for more electricity. Stock exchange broadcast center, and this city is gonna grow probably, so I'm gonna get more housing after all of this is done. And while I was looking for value with Mausoleum at Halicarnassus, I completely forgot that I have Leonardo da Vinci. 300 culture, even more now. Texcoco, I need the research lab, and then you can build the rest of your buildings. Although you can get the sewer so you can keep growing. That's fine. City of Chalco also has housing problems. Let's get sewer, let's get research lab. Anything else I would need in here? Not really. So after that you're gonna do campus research grants for more science. Tenayuka, you still have housing, that's good. You can build an aquarium. And we can do, well, not much we can do in the city, so you can get yourself a sewer as well. So we completed chemistry, we're now going towards rocketry to get access to that spaceport.
It has been demonstrated that
we have access to government change. One of extra military slots has just opened up. And I could get myself extra science, nothing else really looking good for me in a militaristic position. 5-year plan looks insane, so craftsman card has been expired, giving us that production, and now we get both production and science. Very good. Colonial offices isn't a really good card anymore for us. We could even get maybe 4 influence points, because there is another scientific city-state that I would like to get hold of. And since we're not at war, oligarchic legacy doesn't matter anymore. Get myself extra amenities. Let's do that. We do have a few extra aluminum tiles here. Let's improve that. AI and their farms. Let's gain sources in Moscow. This knight can go in auto exploration. Nice and juicy mine in the city of Chalco. You really want to declare war on you? Let's see how that pans out for you. Eleanor voted. Good luck with that. Let's gain sources in Vietnam as well. We are gonna keep stealing that gold and investing it back into our empire.
the class struggle necessary.
Now we have access to communism to increase our science. We are currently at 450. And we have access to extra cards. What do I do with these militaristic cards? Veterancy, maybe? Limitanie? Nah, actually, maybe logistics is better to travel faster across the empire. I have extra diplomatic slot. Maybe we could get economic unicorn. Actually, we get collectivization. That's really good. 68 food, 34 production from our trade routes. Very welcome. And I could still get colonial taxes. Do I want influence points or do I want colonial taxes? Let's get colonial taxes because our main production city of Tenayuka is actually on a different continent from our capital. And we might look to consolidate more trade routes in here. Next thing we want to get is a space race. For the integrated space cell card, 15% of production towards space race project if a city has a military academy or a seaport. Really good, the city's gonna be making those projects like there's no tomorrow. 9 out of 11 housing. There's a 9/11 joke somewhere in there, but I'm not creative enough to make one right now. So we're gonna skip it. And let's get the final buildings in here, as well as sewer at some point. 63% chance of success. No, you have to go to another city. That's way too low. Way too low. Maybe the city of Pella, 450 gold. Yep, that's better. Let's wait to finish the plan. Another aluminum tile. Another trader, let's send it to Tanayuka.
When you launch a rocket,
Here is our rocketry. Let's improve this farm. For the next technology, we need to start uncovering those projects. So, moon landing is the first one to come, and next we're gonna go towards nanotechnology. City of London needs a lot of repairs to be done, but other than that, the city is stable. It can even get a coal power plant. I don't mind. I have excess coal anyway. We got ourselves a new city, it seems. That's fine. Another aluminum tile. And other than that, I don't really care about the city, to be honest. You can just make a bunch of districts. Doesn't matter. City of Tayo. I will need a research lab, but I need to spend my gold. Gold is only as useful in the things we're spending it on. Entertainment complex might not be a bad idea. Somewhere here. For extra amenities. But you're gonna need a sewer first for some extra housing. Tanayuka. You're gonna build me a spaceport. Where am I getting that spaceport? What is the most worthless tile in here? Guess to food-free production? Sure. City of Manchester, repair the granary, research lab, stock exchange. I don't care about that neighborhood, so you're gonna do campus research plans. And here we can start siphoning funds at Pasargadae. Another city connected with railroad, let's go. What great person do we have? Robert Goddard, 20% production towards space race projects in the city, exactly what I wanted. And we got 2 charges of him. We have Gustav Eiffel sleeping in capital. Fair enough, we're not building any windows. Bradford, Zoo, Research Lab, Stock Exchange. How are amenities looking? Content, yep, we need to increase that number. Here is Goddard. We're gonna go to Tanayuka. Get another artifact. Spend military engineer charges to finish off that flood barrier.
the satellite has no
512 science. We just finished one of our research labs. And the city's finished. 25% tourism towards civilizations. I have a trade route too. Don't really want it, but I'm making a lot of points, so why not? Diplomatic visibility. That's good for military. Not that great for me, because my only goal now is to get to space. 1 tick of production. Another military engineer's charge. Flood barriers has been finished. I can place down a campus somewhere around here. Let's generate some sources. And I would like a city to build me some builders and terraform this land. Since we're going for scientific victory, we might as well still make our empire beautiful. Never charge. And this city doesn't have anything to do, so let's invest into some... Actually, build as many supplies as I can get, and then make builders.
It's one thing to surmise what
612 science. 400 science for each rainforest tile. Sure. Let's get some steroids. Let's check for rainforest. Should be a lot in the southern part of my empire. Okay, so we can activate this guy in here.
bolt actions speak. The Cold War is not thawing.
Anything I want to change in here? Nah, not really. I'm fine with this. Tenochtitlan. I will buy you research lab and buy you a couple extra buildings. City looks finished, but you need a Royal Society to be able to convert our builder charges into space race projects. However, I don't think that's gonna make a lot of difference because we have a mega productive city in here. Activate
There are
per person.
things. Engineering is the
Steel and oil. Do we have any oil in our empire? 36 results. I would have to settle. Holy crap, how much oil is in here. In these little islands. What about my empire? 1. So we have this vast empire, we have conquered England, and we have 1 copy of oil. Imagine playing a domination thinking, oh, maybe I'm gonna make a tank push or something like that, and you have 1 copy of oil in your empire. This is why I hate this resource balancing in Civilization 6. Like, there were plenty of games where I would be playing either of Persia or maybe Alexander, and I would think, oh, I'm gonna make an early game push maybe with horses or iron, and I don't have horses or iron in my entire empire. Well, at that point I have like 3 or 4 cities, but still, it's kinda... Why? It's not fair. Oh well. It is what it is, what can I do about it?
The cars haven't advanced that much.
Here are our tanks. Another trader, let's send to Kanayuka. And I will buy a research lab in whatever city that was. Tepeshpan, fine. Can get a stock exchange and start working on those campus research grants. This city is done. Keep stealing the money. My Aztec warrior. My eagle warrior is kinda screwed. Ichtapaluka. Research lab, seaport maybe. Like, it doesn't matter, I could just run projects in here and I would be fine. And I like building districts, so why not?
Nothing on this earth lasts.
That was fine, let's get even more gold. We're making 800 gold per turn. Texcoco. I will buy you an art museum. I will buy you broadcast center, and you can start working those campus research grants. 650 science per turn. We are exploding every turn. Next, we need more amenities. Thatchley. Get yourself. I don't need that airport actually.
There may be no forgiveness.
Stealing gold. What else? More railroads. Give it all to me. Tlacopan. I will buy you broadcast center. Do I need you? How am I? I mean, it's not good, right? Let's get some extra. And I would need zoo in Taya.
NASA spent millions of dollars.
Here are our production towards space race projects. Integrated space cell instead of Clementine. Very nice. I have won something. Okay? Alright. Oh, we have great artists. I'll consider it here. I will buy a research lab. This city is starving. You need a builder yesterday. Let's make one to repair these tiles. Tanayuka. It's 3 turns for satellite. Let's go. And what else can I do? Get myself conservation. Be able to place down forests if I wanted to. Because from the policy perspective, there isn't really anything that I would like to get. Like maybe synthetic technocracy, but I will only put it in once we have researched all the scientific projects. So once the science tree is done, I can start doing projects. So that's about that. Let's get this, guys. Amenities. Everybody's gonna downvote truffles, I suppose, so whatever. Don't know about power plants. Yeah, doesn't matter too much to me. They banned my turtles. Those bastard. Grants production towards wonder construction. Sure. At this point, I just take anything. And back to campus, research rights. No, my spy died. Whatever, one less unit to manage. I have no idea what military card to place. Let's promote Liang. We're gonna get to reinforce materials. And I would need to get space initiative. Actually, I don't have that 30% production from Bengala. Where can I get extra governor title? Globalization or social media, but I have to research professional sports as well. Well, that's not bad. We've got access to ski resorts. Those are gonna give us a lot of amenities. Do I need any more railroads? That's a question. Oh, look at it. Everything is lit up, everything is connected, except London and Manchester. I should make a connection in here. Other than that, everything is fine, so... No, not really. I don't need any more railroads. So this engineer can fall asleep. Well, actually... Where is that engineer? I'm not gonna find it, am I? Holy crap, so many units. Harriet. Let's send him to Tenochtitlan to make a mountain pass somewhere. Finally, we can traverse through our empire without having to go around.
All material things.
What the hell is this? Let's get a modern armor. And... at least we have a fighter in the area. Let's recruit a musician. What is going on around here? I need these tiles to be repaired, and actually you can make me more builders. More builders, I said. Perfection. Touchley for amenities. I can get a railroad around here as well. They stole my Cahokia. Those bastards. But I need Bologna. 780 science. And these barbarian units are the reason why we are not gonna be building neighborhoods at any point in any game. Well, some exceptions might be true, but who cares about these neighborhoods? Frédéric Chopin. Nice. We have great music. Our culture is going up, although we don't need those stats anymore. The first project is out, and I haven't reassigned Pingala. I should. Let's reassign Pingala to Tanayuka. And Victor can go to whatever front lane city. Late. That's fine. Next, let's launch moon landing. The city still needs... We need sewer and the library. Actually, I should buy you some districts. And you can start working on that research lab. And our units are coming back. Well, that's the use of the Air Force. Very good. Just blow up anybody.
If technology is the...
Nanotechnology has been researched. Now we need to find extraterrestrial laser station, so it has to be one of these. Let's go fishing. I need a zoo. I can buy it. You can start working on those science work. Amenities got better? No, still barely scraping by. Yeah, that's just the first at least. That's something.
If winning isn't everything.
Here it is, we have access to stadiums. I don't need this farm, this could be a forest instead. Forest at least prevents the droughts.
The chief incalculable in war.
How about uranium? How much uranium do we have in our empire? We have at least one copy. And that's the only copy that we have. Yeah, military victories. Man. Let's stack up a Talcon. Well, I'm buying your research lab. Don't need entertainment complex. What you need is campus research labs. Help me scour through technology. Another trader to Tanayuka. Let's get another ski resort. $3,000 production towards space race project construction. Good. We take those. I need to transfer you to Tanayuka. More amenities. More. Give me more. Let's spend discharge, and this city finally can do something for itself. Let's get Manchester. Let's take our trader to Tanayuka as well.
Untutored courage.
Carl Sagan can stay asleep for time being. There are better projects that we can use it upon, like extraterrestrial laser station.
Which of all my important nothings shall I tell you first?
And we have unlocked social media. Could get even more science through rationalism. We could get more culture. Do I need any of it though? Do I? Nah, not really. I'm fine. We stole extra 1,000 gold. It's nice. City of Chalco. The only thing I need is love in a form of campus research products. And now I just can click to the end. I don't care about the civics anymore. I got what I wanted. Maybe actually, where is the trade route policy? There's a trade route policy that gives me, well, it should replace triangular trade, right? Globalization, 2 production, 5 gold for all trade routes. That's a little bit better than Faith. Tanayuka, make me aquatic center. And what else would I like you to build? 7 turns Eiffel Tower. 5 turns stores the Belim. No, actually, let's focus on the win condition. I still need Mars Colony, actually, so what am I even doing? I have a promotion. Let's breach dams for no reason. And I need to promote Bengala with Space Initiative. 30% production towards space race projects. 5 turns, that's nice. We keep siphoning funds and buying stuff everywhere. What about Bradford? Stadium looks good. University here. That's all of our gold for time being.
Leave the atom. A good plan violently
Another city. Sure, I guess. But you're gonna take care of yourself. Build everything and leave me alone. We are in another golden age. Another heartbeat of steam for production from its science districts. That's fine. 2 cosmetics for extra amenities. Always welcome. Dia needs to build me a stadium. How are our amenities looking now? Tenochtitlan is ecstatic, but the Nayuka, more important city, is just happy. Most ungrateful bastard. Let's get research lab.
When God said, let there be water and air.
And now we can go. How do you feel? Content, so you're not even happy anymore. Well, that's nice to know. I need more builders. And I will send this one to Tanayuka. Let's get you this. Still not enough. What happened? My luxury resources expired, that's what happened. 78 gold, 20 extra gold. Sure. Another coal mine. For no reason at all. Another trade route that I will send to Tanayuka. How productive is this city? 212 production. Good.
A people without the...
Shipwrecks, don't care about that. And our spy got killed. Our alliance, the only alliance. Korea, our loyal friend. Can buy another research lab. Over 1000 science already. What do I want to do here? Industrial zone somewhere? Maybe. Sure. We can get the sewer. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Looking to win the game. Can I get? Yes, I can get Bologna. Wait, am I suzerain? Yep. Still over 1000 science only? Come on, bruh. More ski resorts. Oh, I need to take this tile. Nice. Sure. How are your amenities? Ecstatic. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about.
Robotics has been around.
And I need to diversify my energy consumption. I could use some oil power plants and perhaps... Actually not oil. I'm accumulating uranium, so let's get some nuclear. And let's get an oil power plant somewhere here, maybe. Provides a field, doesn't matter. 3 amenities and 4 housing. This is nice. Admiral, whatever. Stadia di Marcania, 15 turns. Well, nah, just do convert to oil power plant and a campus research plants. I think that's reasonable. 1,500 gold stolen, and finally we have access to our main project. Let's use Carl Sagan. Immediately completed. Now we started to win the game. Our exoplanet expedition is traveling. Need to uncover another of those projects that would allow us to increase the speed at which we are progressing. Static? Yes. Very good. And we have 6 envoys. What? They raised Bologna. I invested 13 envoys into that city-state. And they just raised it. God damn, I should have been loyal to Buenos Aires. Why can't I put envoys into Buenos Aires? Huh? I don't need any other city-state. Why I cannot interact with Buenos Aires? What is going on? I can't assign a man in it, I cannot put envoys in it. Game, please. What am I not seeing here? Fine, let's promote just anybody else, who cares?
Incomplete.
A promotion, sure, against through technology or whatever. And here's our off-world mission. We're gonna get it in 4 turns. Eureka trigger. Anything better in here? Well, Hershey's gonna get that 100% space project, but we're winning anyway. No.
Then you drive out.
Increases trade route capacity. Sure. I should buy that trader, I suppose. How much production? 325. Damn.
After 11 days.
Another city flipped independent. Okay. Oh yeah, build that flood barrier in 70 turns. Exactly what I want from the city. Just leave me alone, and we have access to our final mission, so it's shift enter time. We have a lot of aluminum, and we are one turning these projects, so enter. Mount Doom has spoken and destroyed all of my districts, but at this point it doesn't even matter to me. Everyone just fall asleep, well, except you, you're gonna go to Tanayuka for no reason. Every trader is going to Tanayuka. I just want to steroid this city as much as possible. Can you build me a wonder in 100 turns or something? 76 turns for Sydney Opera House. Sure. You do that.
This, though, best.
Anyone willing to sell me aluminum? Korea. My friend. My only one. Okay, we are traveling 4 light years per turn, 15 out of 50. I can train a bunch of athletes for all I care. Ah, Jose, go to sleep.
There is nothing like a...
How much am I force feeding the city? 357 production. It doesn't have any housing, and it's getting 118 food per turn from ongoing trade routes. The obesity here. Actually, I'm gonna transfer Jose to Nayuka so that Bengal doesn't get capped. Another great person, go to sleep somewhere. Don't care. This isn't gonna affect my game anyway. Counter spy, city center.
Even though the future...
And that's the problem of having a lot of cities. Constantly have to queue up some shit. I need more aluminum. Sure, you can have that shit. Come on, Korea. Fine, I'm gonna do the Ever project. This one sometimes gets bugged, but better than nothing, I suppose. What am I even doing? Just shift enter. And here it is.
Much
We
as
got
our
it.
ancestors did ages ago.
We didn't get to liberate Buenos Aires, unfortunately, but we got Mogadishu. We get to play a little bit in a warfare where that plus 10 combat strength and other multipliers for the combat strength really showcased the power the Aztecs that could have, but generally, looking at retrospectively, if I wanted to go for domination, I should have picked at least a Pangea map or some smaller map, maybe a 6th civilization map, because as it drags on, it becomes really tedious, and well, the thing with domination is that it falls off way harder than science victory. Science victory, when you're building up your empire, only the last turns are kind of like, whatever, it's not gonna impact the game of anyway, it's just shift enter and shift enter. But with domination victory, it's like you take 1 or 2 civilizations in the early game, and I say as if it's easy. Well, it still requires a buildup of military or some kind of strategic resource, and you still need to manage the economy and technology. So once you take down that one empire, once you get their infrastructure for free, campuses, commercial hubs, whatever, at that point, you already won, but you still know that you're gonna need to go for 150 or 200 long turns because you're gonna have to manage almost units every single turn, right? To conquer every shit city that AI settled in the middle of nowhere for no benefit, maybe a crap city with 10,000 farms around it, right? Just to get through to the enemy capital, or maybe build up navy or something like that. So I think that science victory is nice for simming, essentially, for building up the empire. Maybe you get some challenges, some not so friendly civilizations that are looking to attack you or something, and you need to make detours and arrangements to improve a little bit your military and defensive capabilities. But other than that, you're building a nice empire, you consistently have something to do, something to build. Meanwhile, with military, you get more and more cities, more and more units to manage, more and more things to do, and those turns really drag on. So in my opinion, domination victory, I don't know what you have to play as to make it really quick on Deity, because even when you know you won already, you still need to finish the game, and that's the most tedious part. Well, anyway, with my little rant over about the domination victory, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, I hope you guys enjoyed the series overall, so thank you guys very much for watching. One love, I'm out.